Alright, hello YouTube. This is Daniel with the update on my tank setup. As you see here, I'm starting to get some light orange algae on top. I'm gonna zoom in if y'all can see that. This is exactly 2 weeks and 1 day in. So that's real good. I haven't put anything in this tank yet. I was waiting to see that algae before I started putting some snails and hermits in here, so I'll probably do that within this week. I can give you a little bit better detailed view of the sump down here. You see all I got is the aqueon pump back there and the heater and the larger chamber. Run the pump back up through a 1-inch nylon tube, which I bought from Home Depot and cut. When the filtration comes down, you can see the piping here. I just got standard 1 cut, and this is to release the air. It's like a little bubble trap type thing, if you can see that. And it goes down into this filter sock. The pipe does go into the water, but without the filter sock, it bubbles really heavy. It's really loud. Plus, you need the filter sock to get a little filtration going. Got a lot of matrix poured down there in the bottom. And Chem matrix, just some little rock things. And I got my bag of Chemi Pure and this filter down there, if you can see. Not sure because it's really dark down here. I keep my water level right at the tip of that, right there. Keeps down the sound a lot, I've noticed. Let's see. Oh, and I was going to ask y'all, should I put a power head down here for circulation? Or do you just let it flow and get sucked out down here? You don't really do anything. I was going to see what y'all are thinking about that on YouTube. And I got this is probably about 30 pounds of live rock right here. Hoping to get a little bit more. This isn't the final aquascape. I'm just putting it all together. I got 3 power heads now. Put my Aqueon 500 in there as well to get more circulation. 2 Coreline 240 nanos. There's the other one right there. And of course I got the return pump as well, sucking in there for a little additional flow. I'm not sure if I need more flow or not. On the top, it's not too speedy. And inside the tank is so clean and clear right now, there's no debris. I can't really tell how strong the water flow is inside. Got that to quiet down a lot, just doing a bunch of little minor adjustments. Definitely this bubble trap with a small hole in top kills down the sound. And then I'll take this towel off just so y'all can see a little bit. All this here is just a 90, and it goes down into another. Actually, I do have a check valve here. You can see that. And it goes down into the 90, into the slump down there. That is really just it kills a lot of the water flow sound since it's so close to the bed. Try to minimize that as much as possible. Just the return pump, you see I just nylon and then put a tubing clamp right there. And also made a little rig system right there with a little bread string route. So no new changes here. I am going to change this light right here. This is just the marine land. I have my AI Hydra. It came in the other day. I got to save up money for a controller and a mounting system. But I'll just give you a little unboxing. Look at this. Really well packaged, really tight fit in the box. It's good. Looks great. Can't wait to use it. So you just got those nice LEDs in there. This is the AI Hydra version too, so not the Vega or the Soul. Just the newer model, so I can't wait to test it out. Just comes with the power supply. I'm sure it works. I've not tested it. There's no way yet without the controller. Want to make sure everything's right, hanging up. And I gotta do an update on the controller once I get that, I know. Box that back up. And then this is my Evolve 8, still running the same. Did a little water change earlier, so it's pretty clean right now. Got that clownfish up there, and the orange one usually hangs up over there. Yeah. MP10, running hard. I do feel like that's a lot louder than my other pumps, but you also have the ability to adjust the speed, so I'm sure if it was on the louder setting or on the faster setting, it might not actually have as much noise for some reason. It's on as low as it can go. Corals are doing great, although my bird's nest is kind of whiting out. I'm not sure if that's because I switched my water changes to a weekly. It maybe just needs really clean water. I don't know. If I can get my AI Vega or AI Hydra set up early enough, I'll put him in the other tank and let him maybe try to come back to life if he can. Peppermint shrimp's hanging upside down. He's doing great. I got my pistol shrimp down there. I have no changes over here. I'm considering getting rid of this protein skimmer back here because even when I keep the water level perfect and it's just barely bubbling over, which is not what it's doing right now, it's too much water in there right now. I'm not getting really much skimmate out of here. I think it's because I do so many water changes, just so you can get a good view of what's going on down there. So I'm thinking about taking that out and putting it down there in the sump where I can keep a constant water level down there. And that's a bigger tank, so maybe I'll have more skimmate. But when I do that, if I unplug this, which I have before, you can't really see it now because it's running, I get a lot of skimmate on top of this water. So I'm thinking I have to have that in there to make sure the water stays clear up top. So I don't know, I'll probably play around with that, unplug it for a few days, see what happens, take it out. And then at the same time, I'm kind of thinking about combining both tanks. I was going to see what y'all thought about this, if I should just actually get rid of this tank, combine it with that one with a nicer light, better filtration system, and better pumps and stuff. Because I just feel like these clownfish are too large for this tank. They actually, honestly, might be too small for that tank too, according to some people. So I'm definitely thinking about at least moving them. But then if I do that, I don't know if I'll get another fish or move all the corals. I'm not sure. Because it costs a lot to get a lot of corals, and I'd rather probably just use one big tank. Even though this tank is really cheap to run now that it's set up. Other than buying Chemi Pure Elite every maybe 2 months and just doing $1 to $2 water changes weekly, this tank stays perfectly clean with light scrubbing on the front just so you can see through. Otherwise it'd look like that on the side. Yeah, just let me know what y'all think, if I should combine or keep this one going and switch it up maybe. I might just make this all corals. I don't know if that would really clear it up a lot and get a lot of the... Like I'm getting a little bit of cyano down there. But I noticed if I do longer water changes, I have less cyano, which sounds like the opposite. So I'm thinking the weekly water changes, I only feed every other day now to reduce a lot of the nasty algae that you can get up in there. But yeah, and then I don't know if I showed you this coral right here, my yellow star polyps or yellow something. They're really cool. And that's it, YouTube. Let me know what you think. Bye.